Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of September 23. Yeah, that'll do. If you haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a situation you want me to take a look at, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you want to learn how to read tarot for yourself, you'll find information on my beginner cards below. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot with Lapis Lazuli, the Tarot of Symbolic Worth with Amethyst, and the new Palladini Tarot with Dangling Jade. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always, the collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. All right, Group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. Let's test the pyramid placement. This should be decent. Okay. I like these cards. My gut reaction is positive, even though the entire reading is upright except for 2 cards. And one of them isn't technically even in the reading. But I still like, oh, it's a bit low, but I like the orientation. Okay. So that should do it. Actually, maybe even a little higher. If it's too high, I'll just leave it like that and adjust for the next one. Oh, it's pretty good. All right, I'll see you right now. Group 1, I didn't pause the recording for very long. I think that the best metaphor to sum up the energy here is one of passing through the eye of the needle, but not necessarily realizing it yet. The not necessarily realizing it yet is hinted at by the fact that all of these cards are reversed. And the passing through the eye of the needle is obviously hinted at by the death card, the transformation, rebirth, that kind of thing. Also the new perspective that is at the bottom of everything, like underpinning the entire reading. So honestly, I'm probably not going to flesh out that much more, but I will go into each card a bit. Well, actually, the 4 of Swords is ambiguous to me because this is a collective reading, so I'm not sure if this is probably an invitation to spend more time getting your thoughts and words in order and to integrate the lessons of what has gotten you to this point. The come out of your shell message, I would expect different cards oriented differently with this. This is a you must learn. That's probably what this 4 of Swords is saying. The 10 of Coins is inviting you to reconnect with the why, but also to remember that it's a big why. I think part of the frustration that might be hinted at with the 7 of Coins in the middle of everything here reversed is one of not feeling that you're getting enough fruit for the effort that you're putting in, and join the club. Overworked and underpaid, am I right? That kind of thing. And it is, again, through reconnecting with the big dream that you can just put into perspective the scope of what it is that you're trying to do, what it is that you're trying to create. The birthing process pointed at by the Empress reversed here is still ongoing. And again, the new perspective that you're being invited to take here is to put the thing that you are trying to attain in perspective. And by perspective, I mean to contextualize it within the situation that has brought you to this point. Something tells me that if you haven't reached your goal yet, there are probably legitimate reasons. And if you remind yourself of that, and there might be things that you could have done differently. I think that is something to integrate as well. But I think that that this is a reminder that you're on the path. And again, I'll just close with what I opened with. That is, this is the energy of going through the eye of the needle. So there is kind of a portal here where, what was after is different from what was before, but it might not show right away. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Transformation isn't easy, but it's not fast either. Yeah, that's a mic drop. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, group 2, let's see what we have for you for this week. Okay, so if I put the card here, it's oriented well. There we go. This should do. Wow, just cups, really? Well, there's the Ace of Wands, yeah. Give me a second here. This should be pretty decent for you, actually. Let me just go here. Oh, okay. It's a little crooked, but whatever. I'll see you right now. Group 2, I think the challenge for you for this week is one of not letting your emotions get the better of you. I think it's pretty obvious when you realize that the vertical line here is all cups, and what is between the confusion and creepy crawlies of the moon and the Ace of Wands is all this emotion here. Yeah, it's difficult to elaborate. I did try. What I turned to for clarification was the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck here, because when we are trying to accomplish something, or when we're trying to seize an opportunity, or at least unearth an opportunity, it can be when we're doing so in an emotional state. It can be easy to convince yourself that you are making a rational decision when you are in fact just post hoc justifying the decision that your gut made in a split second before your brain even opened its mouth to start talking, internally. I'm talking about inner monologue. And I think that it's funny because when I haven't mentioned them in a while because of the course, but I do TikTok live streams on Friday. And something I say a lot when there's a binary reading where a message can either be a thing or the opposite of the thing. I probably said this in these pick of cards too, but my general rule is whichever meaning that you hope I mean, it's generally the other one. It's probably the other one that I mean. And yeah. It's looking like a bunch of binary readings like that for you this week. Like, if we were to take this 5-card cross and split it into a bunch of 3-card open readings for every day of the week for you, group 2, it would be like every 3-card reading for each day would be one of these binary readings where, whichever one that you hope that I probably mean the other one. Now, don't do anything actually stupid, because sometimes people have good ideas, and doing the good idea would yield a better result than doing the opposite of that good idea. But yeah, I think that if the challenge for you is finding of clarity or unearthing of opportunity, then it is for situations like that where the, Am I fooling myself? Question in the mirror would be valuable. And honestly, that is a mic drop. I'm just gonna abruptly end it there. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, group 3, let's see what we have for you. All right. Ace of Wands. What is that? That's the Magician reversed and the King of Swords reversed, okay. This should be pretty decent. Wait, like that. That's the Page of Swords, okay. At the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups reversed. I barely glanced at it up until now. It's a little low, but this card is entirely in frame. I will see you right now. Group 3, Group 3, Group 3. The reason that I'm speaking like this after unpausing is because I'm kind of in your situation, like, constantly. Because I think that the message here is to basically get over yourself and ask for help. That's really the punch in the mouth way to deliver this message. And we're in good company, because I'm like this. It's the it's the ever appealing, well, to me, it's ever appealing dream of just doing it all on your own, to be like this Randian hero who does it all with zero help. Like, this entire channel is a solo operation. I do like everything. And I took a look in the mirror before unpausing because, again, with the two reverse cards being the Magician and the King of Swords, and the central card here being the Five of Coins, I don't think you're the church here. If you are the church, this is a collective reading, then maybe you'll glean something useful for what I'm about to say to the beggars who are outside of you, walking by you, you know. But yeah, I'm really speaking to the beggars here. And I think that what is preventing you from entering the church or knocking on the door to get the help that is available to you is the feeling that you know better. The King of Swords and the Magician, both reversed. Oh, I'm extremely arrogant. I don't act like it, or at least I try not to. But yeah, you can rest assured that in my heart of hearts, I believe that I know better than most people, which is kind of why I went right there. And I'm also sharing this just to make sure to the viewer that I'm not criticizing you. I'm speaking from a place of knowing what it's like, you know, and that's kind of going to be the entirety of this. But yeah, the whole being sure that you know better, it's tough. What I would really cross-examine that, and I think that the message here, I really like that the Page of Swords is the upright court here, you know, at the bottom of everything. And that on the other side, we have another ace, because I say that pages are graduated aces. These are the two phallic suits. So there's a really nice yin yang between these two cards. And I find it really cool that the Five of Coins is, you know, between them. And I think that, let's say that I'm wrong. Let's say that, to the church people, I'm talking to you now. I'm totally not talking to the beggars outside. So to the church people, just try to remember what it was like when you were starting out. And if you actually are starting out at the thing that you are, you know, currently trying to do this week, try to remember another thing that you kicked ass at, and try to remember how it was when you were starting out back then. What questions did you ask? What kind of things did you set up for yourself? Who helped you in times like that? And yeah, I think that the solution for the viewer of this group 3 reading here is to think of it with the beginner mind, and you know, the people that you may or may not have written off as saying some dumbass shit, to just, for the sake of example, consider what it would be like if the thing that they said was true and accurate. And once you're done rolling your eyes, to engage with it and to see what happens, and maybe even, you know, ask that person for clarification, you know, just so that you can get a better idea of what it's like. I think that approach would be the most useful for you, because again, I see a lot of potential here. Obviously, we have the Magician, we have the King of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups at the bottom, underpinning the entire reading, but these 3 cards are reversed, and I think that the solution is inside the church. Yeah. If you like this reading, please give this video a like, and if you don't want to watch me pick up your reading, you can use the timestamps to jump ahead a couple seconds. I'll see you at your Oracle card reading. All right, Oracle card time. I think that, oh wait. Yeah, this should be pretty good. Something like that. Okay, Group A, your card is Companionship. This is I Ching hexagram number 13. And the keywords are friendliness, mutual respect, shared goals, interdependence, agreement, and strengthening bonds. Well, this is if if you hate networking and you pulled this card, I don't know what to tell you, but this is going to be a week of you know, figuring out who you can help and who can help you. But I think that the reason that most people hate networking, no, let me start over. The reason that most people who hate networking is because they approach networking from the lens of what can this person do for me, and not the frame of what can I do for this person. Like if you're focused on handing out business cards, then yeah, that's a recipe for hating networking. Also, you're doing it wrong. Try to be of service and to see what you can do for others. Yeah, Group B, your card is Artemis. Wow, it's a moon goddess. I haven't picked one of those in a while. Let me stare at this. Okay, this is a pretty clear invitation to take action this week. I mean, it's associated with the sign of Aries. It's a young, fertile moon. It's killing two beasts with her hands or whatever. I'm assuming, like Artemis, it's clearly a word that I've heard before in Greek mythology classes that I don't remember anymore. But I'm assuming that she was some kind of huntress. Like I know that Diana was a huntress. Diana's like the one goddess that the Romans didn't change her name. So if Diana and Artemis are the same character, I accept looking stupid, but I'm pretty sure there's a Diana card in here as well. So I'm not sure, but the message here is to take action, to not hesitate, or at least to try and hesitate as little as possible. Don't do anything actually stupid, but yeah, this is a go, go, go type of card. Group C, your card is Peace. Wow. Actually, I'm going to look at it in case there's something more than just an egg here. Give me a second. Okay, it's a dove holding an olive branch that's flying over the egg that has a little face in it. I think... So there are a couple ways to interpret it. The main ways is to mind your inner peace. Sometimes when we are perturbed internally, that's when we make the mistakes that kind of lash out or show up in the outer world in ways that aren't necessarily lashing out, but that are, you know, equally as destructive as if you were lashing out, but maybe not right away. And there could also be an invitation to re-examine the people that you thought were your enemies, and to see enemies, adversaries is a better word, and to see what if it was possible to mend this bridge. Some of you might need to ponder that question this week, so I threw it out there. Yeah, and I don't have much more to say. Just center yourself this week. Group D, your card is Nut with the message of understanding. Honestly, I think that the invitation here is one of getting an overview. I was instantly drawn to how, I'm assuming this is just some random hieroglyph person. Nut is, you know, covering everything that is beneath her. I'm now noticing this other figure here, but I don't want to get into it. I think that the invitation here is to re-examine the fundamentals, and also to be open to things that appear crazy on the surface, to think twice and maybe not be so quick to write them off, because sometimes we are quick to reject you know, what is outside of you know, the dome, if you will. So that might have that might be meaningful for some people watching as well. And I think that wraps up everything. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this reading, please give this video a like. Thank you very much for watching. You have a great week. Take care. I'll see you soon.